So go ahead and sit back and relax. I want you to imagine that you're looking at the back of your head, allowing your eyes to roll to your forehead, to roll back to the top of your head, to roll all the way to the back of your head. That's right. Take a deep breath in from the belly to the chest, to the shoulders, and all the way to the top of your head, and hold it for a few moments. Hold it. And through pursed lips, relax and exhale. That's right. Deep in breath from the belly to the chest, shoulders, and all the way up to the top of your head. And hold it. And exhale and relax. One more deep in breath, belly, chest, shoulders. Pull it all the way up and hold it. And exhale. Relax. As you sit there with your eyes closed, breathing in and out of your lungs, you're going to relax even deeper. As you breathe in and out of your lungs, allow your mind to relax. As you breathe in and out of your lungs, allow your muscles to relax. Every muscle fiber in your body relaxing from the tip of your head to the tips of your toes. As you breathe in and out of your lungs, allow your breathing to relax you even deeper, deeper, more and more relaxed. As you sit there listening to my voice with your eyes closed, breathing in and out of your lungs, your subconscious mind is going to open up to go on a journey. As we go through this journey, you will hear my voice the entire time. And remember, it is important to allow yourself to feel the feelings I'm about to describe to you. Connie, you've been allowing fear to take control of your life. You've been allowing fear to control your emotions, your behaviors, your journey. You've been allowing the past to fuel that fear, giving people your power, living life to other standards, not putting enough boundaries, making excuses, living for other people, living in fear, living like your mother, worried. I want you to think about how long you've been letting fear take control over you. Think about everything you've missed out on because of it. Think about the road trips, the adventures, the memories that you could have built. All of that time that you will never get back. All of the limiting beliefs that have affected your relationships, your health, your psychology. How have these limiting beliefs affected your health, your mental health, physical health, emotional health? Constantly feeling stressed out and overwhelmed because of how you have been allowing yourself to be controlled by these fears and limiting beliefs. Feel the pain of your decisions to remain the same. Feel the frustration, the anxiety that you feel by continuing to live life this way. Now let's come to the present moment in time. I want you to think about everything you're happy with in your life, because you have been allowing everything you're unhappy with in life because you have been allowing the fear to control your life. Think about how unhappy you are with not being able to drive in the highway, not being able to comfortably take the elevator alone, not being able to drive yourself to appointments, to the park, not being able to control your own destiny. Unhappy with your life. Unhappy because the fear is controlling your life. Feel the pain of your decision to remain the same. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I count to 5, you're going to go back to the 5-year mark, allowing yourself to be controlled by these fears and limiting beliefs. 5 years into the future. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And there you are. After 5 more years, continuing down this low and easy road. 5 more years, allowing yourself to be controlled by these irrational fears, these limiting beliefs. Look around at your life. How many tens of thousands of beautiful moments have you left on the table that you will never get back? How have your decisions to remain the same affected your relationships? How has this affected your health? Feel that pain. Feel that sadness and frustration, that worriness. Feel it. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I count to 5, you're going to go out to the 10-year mark, continuing to allow yourself to be controlled by these fears and limiting beliefs. 10 years into the future. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there you are. After 10 more years, continuing down the low and easy road. 10 more years of allowing yourself to be controlled by these irrational fears and limiting beliefs. 10 more years of not living up to your fullest potential. Look at yourself in the mirror 10 years from today. Although only 10 years have gone by, it looks and feels like it's been 20 years. Because of all the stress, the anxiety that you put yourself through by allowing this fear to control your life. How have these limiting beliefs affected your relationships? How has it affected your finances? How has this affected your health? Feel the pain of your decisions to remain the same. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I count to 5, you're going to go out to the last few days of your life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there you are, lying in your hospital bed with just a few days left to live. You can see the hospital room. You can hear the beeping of the machines. You can smell that hospital smell. As you lie in your deathbed, you begin to reflect back on your life. You can smell that sickness, the smell of sadness, the smell of death around you. As you're lying in your hospital bed, reflecting back on your life, you think about everything you missed out on because of these irrational fears and limiting beliefs. You think about all the opportunities to create memories, to travel, to have adventures. To never, ever having got to experience that. The freedom that you never had because you were stuck in the same cycle of fear over and over and over again. All the promises that have been broken to yourself, to your loved ones. As you reflect back on your life, you now feel a deep, deep sense of pain. You now feel a deeper, deeper sense of regret because there's nothing you can do about it, and it's too late. I want you to imagine that you are currently standing above yourself in the hospital room, seeing yourself, your future self on that hospital bed, seeing that future self that took the easy way out. As you're standing in the hospital room, you can see the sadness in your face. You can see the look of pain and regret in your eyes. I want you to look at your future self laying in that bed. Look at your eyes. Look at your future self and look deep within your soul. I want you to make a promise to your future self. Make a promise that no matter what, as long as it is legal, moral, ethical, and it aligns with your values, that no matter what, you will not go down this path. Make a promise that you will take action on your goals and dreams. Make that promise right here, right now. Wonderful. In a moment, I'm going to count back from 5 to 1. When I count back to 1, you'll be back in the here and now, still keeping your eyes closed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're now back sitting on that chair. And the good news is, none of that has to happen. Go ahead and get nice and comfortable, make an adjustment, start to relax your body, shake off all of that negativity. That's right. Relax your mind, relax your body. We're going to relax even deeper. I want you to scan your body for any feelings of fear, anxiety, and limitations. Scan your body for these feelings from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. And as you notice where you're holding on to these feelings of fear, anxiety, and limitations, go ahead and take a deep breath in and hold. And as you breathe out, release all the fears, anxiety, and limitations. That's right. I want you to scan your body for any feelings of hurt, sadness, or depression. Scanning your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes all the way down. As you notice where you are storing these feelings of hurt, sadness, or depression, of worry, go ahead and take a deep breath in and hold. And as you breathe out, release the hurt, the sadness, and the depression. All the worries. Let it all out. I want you to scan your body for any feelings of anger, frustration, and resentment. Scan your body from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. As you notice where you're holding on to these feelings of anger, frustration, and resentment, go ahead and take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, releasing all your anger, frustration, and resentment. Doing one last scan of your body for any feelings of guilt, for any feelings of shame, regret. Scan your body from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes. As you notice where you're holding on to these feelings of guilt, shame, and regret, go ahead and take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, releasing all the guilt, shame, regret. That's right. Now just allow your breathing to return to a normal and steady pace as you go deeper and deeper, more and more relaxed. As you're sitting there listening to the sound of my voice with your eyes closed, breathing in and out of your lungs, your subconscious mind is now open to go on a journey down the path of success. Connie, a lot of people think that the best version is somewhere off in the future. They think that when I'm at a certain space in my life, I'll be the best version of myself. When I'm in a specific relationship or no specific person, I'll be the best version of myself. I can then be who I've always wanted to be. Whenever I look a certain way, that'll be the day that I become the best version of myself. But you know what? You can actually be the best version of yourself right here, right now. You can be the best version of yourself who is confident and has courage, who's spontaneous, who is positive and assertive. You can be the best version of yourself who takes action on all of your goals and dreams. You can be the best version of yourself who breaks through all the fears and limits that life has bestowed upon you, knowing that you are a success. I want you to pretend or imagine that you are already that best version of yourself at this moment. Take and feel the energy of confidence. Allow that confidence to envelop your entire body. If you're having trouble visualizing it, it's okay. I want you to continue to feel the energy of confidence, to feel the energy of action now, to feel the energy of following through now, to feel the energy of courage. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I count to 5, we're going to go out to the 1 year mark when you take action now and follow through on your goals and dreams. And remember, the most important part is that you feel the feeling that I described to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there you are. After 1 year of success, 1 year of keeping your promises and commitments to yourself, breaking free from the fear and limitations. What is your life like 1 year from today? How has your decisions to take action and follow through improve every aspect of your life? Imagine 1 year from today, feeling more confident, feeling more adventurous, feeling more positive, more spontaneous, more assertive. How does that feel? What does that allow you to do? Feel the abundance flowing from inside of you. How has your decision to take action and follow through improved your relationships? Improved your romantic relationships, your family relationships, your friendships, network that you're surrounded by, and most importantly, your relationship with yourself. How has your decision to take action and fight through the fears and be courageous and follow through affected your mental health, your physical health, your emotional health? Imagine the lifestyle that you have created for yourself. Now feel excited. Now feel motivated. Now feel certain. Feel the adventurous, the spontaneous, and assertive Connie that you were always meant to be. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When I count to 5, you're going to go out to the 5-year mark into the path of success. This time I want you to amplify the feelings times 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there you are after 5 years of success, 5 years of building your dream life. How have you become after 5 years from today? Who have you become after 5 years from today? Imagine living your dream life, driving where you want, when you want, passenger, driver, being on the elevator when you want, how you want, independent. Imagine all the adventures you're going to have with yourself and with your loved ones. What's your relationships going to look like making all those memories after 5 years from today? Who's around you? How does it feel? Imagine 5 years from today being the best shape of your life. Mind, body, spirit. Now feel excited. Now feel motivated. Now feel assertive, adventurous, spontaneous, and positive that you are taking action and following through to the path of success. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. On the count of 5, we're going to go out to the 10-year mark on the path of success. And this time, I want you to amplify the feelings times 100. Really give it all you got on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and there you are. 10 years of success, 10 years of abundance in every aspect of your life. How have you become after 10 years from today? How many people's lives have you touched along the way? People you know now and people you've never even met yet. Imagine all the fun adventures that you're going to have. All the stories that you're going to be able to tell. Feel those feelings of happiness, love, gratitude, appreciation. I want you to imagine that your current self is standing in a room with your future self, your highest self, the most successful version of yourself, the highest version of yourself, the most courageous, most adventurous, most positive, most spontaneous, most confident, most loving, most caring version of yourself. As you're standing in this room with your higher self, your authentic self, I want you to notice how you carry yourself. How do you walk? How's your facial expressions? How's your body language? How's the energy and the aura that you are projecting all around you? Now I want you to ask that future self, that highest version of yourself, what do I need to do right now to quickly become this version of myself? What do I need to do right now to quickly become this highest version of myself? And I'd like your subconscious mind to download all of the learnings, all the ideas, all the behaviors that you are implementing now. Thank your future self for all the insights and all the learnings. I want you to look at your future self in your eyes. Look deep into your soul. And I want you to make a promise to your future highest self. I want you to make a promise that no matter what, as long as it is legal, moral, ethical, and it's aligned with your values, that no matter what challenges or obstacle come along the way, you will keep going, keep going, keep going, no matter what. Look at yourself in the eyes and make that promise to yourself right here, right now. That's right. I want you to imagine as if your future self is getting closer to you. As they get closer and closer, you feel the energy and the confidence emanating from your body. As your higher self gets closer and closer, I want you to imagine that your higher self is stepping into your body. Feel the integration taking place at the deepest level of your being. Feel yourself becoming into alignment with your higher self in this moment. Feel it through every cell, every molecule, every fiber of your being is vibrating at the higher frequency, and you are now your higher self in this moment. That's right. In a moment, I will count from 1 to 5. When I count to 5, you will either open your eyes and come back to the here and now, or you will go into deep, tranquil sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.